Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a group reservation in Campground Manager. The first step is to create a reservation, just as normal, and it would typically be for the leader of the group. So I've gone ahead and done that. I've created a reservation for the leader of the group, and I've also given a group name up here, the Wagon Wheels. Now to start adding member reservations, what we're going to do is double click on the leader's checked in line item here. And one of the tools to the right is called Add to Group. So I'm going to click on that. And it prompts me with a message basically saying that this leader's reservation that I've made is the template for the rest of the members. So the member reservations are all going to have the same arrival, same departure date, and so on as the leader's reservation. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and say yes. I'm going to use this as a template. Wants me to put in my clerk ID, and I can click on the OK button. Now it brings me to the map. It wants me to start selecting sites that it wants me to assign the members. So down here is the leader reservation on N16. He's got a dot there. I'm going to start on N15 with the first member. I click on N15 and it gives me the campsite detail screen, which shows me everything about the site, just making sure everything else is okay. I'm going to click on Yes, Select Site. Now this window here is new. This will start tallying up all the members of this group. So the first member I've added, not including the leader's reservation, is right here. Now if I want to continue adding members, all I would have to do is click on Add Another Site. And I can continue on with N14. Select Site, and there's N14. And I'll do this one or two more times. Actually, I'll do it one more time. N13, select Site. And for the last member, let's say that they want to stay 1 day later than the rest of the group. So what I'm going to do, I would have to edit the template. So I'm going to click on this button here, Edit Template. And it gives me the opportunity to do just that. I can change whatever I want now for this other member. So let's say he's staying for 5 nights. Okay. Tab down, and as you can see the totals reflect that. I'm going to click on OK. And now it wants me to click on another site. I'm going to put him way up here on N17 by himself. And select Site. Now as you can see in this window, I've got my 4 additional members. The last one being the one that requested an additional site, and you can see how his total is different from the rest of the group. He owes a bit more money for that extra night. Now if I do want to remove a person, I can do that, or remove a reservation, by highlighting the line and clicking on Remove Line. I won't do it now, but this is how you would do it. You can remove this reservation out and actually create another one if you wish. But if I'm done, the last step is to click on the Process Bookings button. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Now it's checking for any conflicts, making sure all the sites are available. And as you can see from the map and behind here, it has booked all of the members, including the leader here on N16, so they're all together. Now the transaction screen comes up, and as you can see now, there's two other differences. One being that the group checkmark is now selected. This signifies that this transaction that we're looking at is a member of a group. So by clicking on this little plus button to the right of the group switch, I can bring forward the entire group, including the leader's transaction. The leader's transaction, the first one we created, is always on top, and the members follow. And it actually gives a total balance here at the bottom right of the whole group of what they owe as a total. Now the second thing you'll notice on this screen is the phone number. It matches the reg number or confirmation number. This is because the phone number is a unique field. It has to be a unique field, so it cannot use the leader's phone number. So what it did is it temporarily put in the reg number, just to make sure there is no duplications of phone numbers in the system. So now, once the members start calling in or arriving, what would be a good idea is to start getting their personal information. So how we do that is, again, click on this plus sign to bring up the member list, and you can see how Mike Anderson, the leader, transaction, since he was used as his template, all of the reservations below him, all the member reservations, have the same personal information. So let's say the person on N13 has just arrived, and this is a great time to get his personal information. So I would double click on N13 line, and then at this time I can click on edit, and now I can get his true phone number. And his address. He's from Niagara Falls. Get his license plates, and so on and so on. Okay, and I'm going to click OK. Now, John Smith has been personalized here, so if I were to revisit the group list by clicking on this plus button, there it is, John Smith. Now we have his information on N13.